We'll send you back. You... Oh, you were a seasoned scout. That's actually not that bad. Seasoned scouts are really, really valuable. I would have preferred to find an expert fisherman on the other hand, but that's okay. You can't always get what you want, as the great philosopher once said. So you hang out over there. We got a master fur trader at home as well, which was the pop-up just before. Jamestown is out of lumber and cannot create hammers. That's fine. I might put him back to collecting lumber. Yeah, be a lumberjack. I might actually get him to be a fur trapper soon enough, and then the fur trader can send back coats made from the fur, which would be nice. We'll want a wagon train. We'll want one of those fairly soon, so we could get a church. Now we need the wagon train more. If we get the wagon train, then we can begin to create gold, well, money, from transporting silver back over there. So you can hang out. You are learned in the ways of expert tobacco planter. You're in need of horses. Again, useless. Alright, well, fine. If you give us 1,050 gold, we'll be tolerant. Fair enough. I accept your price. We're not calling it Plymouth. We'll call it Fort William. There we go. Alright, so in Fort William, what do we want to build? Well, first let's examine the settlement. It's actually going to grow if we do nothing for now. I can live with that. It's producing sugar as well, so we can just send it back. I can live with waiting 45 turns for a warehouse to be built. Right now, the money is more important, sad as it is to say. We discovered an ancient map. What did it tell us? Okay, it basically just told us about the locations of a few villages, which is nice, but nothing spectacular. Yes! Pedro Alvares Cabral. He is brilliant, because 50% travel time to Europe? Hell yeah! It means it only takes one turn for this guy to get back. So we'll sell all goods. Not bad. Free colonist. Free colonist. Yes. Yes, I will take him. You also get these guys called indentured servants. They're pretty much free colonist light. They're not terrible, but they're not fantastic. And petty criminals are even worse, but they do make good soldiers. And speaking of soldiers, let's have a look at the king's forces. So right now, 6% of the population support independence. There is no way we would win, but they support it, so that's nice. And right now, he's got 8 regulars, 4 dragoons, 4 artillery, and 4 warships. That's actually fairly dangerous to us right now, if we were to declare revolution, but we wouldn't, because we're not that stupid. But as you can see, one turn, Caravel's coming back. Hooray! There he is. Yay! Alright, sail it back. We can send the free colonist over here. He can either chop lumber, or he can create food, which would be good. And this might actually be a nice little spot too, if we built it around here, because then we could create cigars, send it all back. That could be nice. Actually, this spot's even better, provided that those are good fish tiles. And we might not even have to pay for the land, because it might not be close enough. If you're not close enough to their settlements, they won't demand payment. But he might go and settle somewhere. The Indians do send out their people to form settlements. It's whether or not they do anything. You are learned in the ways of expert farmer. Where are you, though? Vilcabamba? I don't know. They're in need of horses. Please give these beads worth a lot of gold. Yes, I'll deal with it in a minute. Okay. So that's a fair trek, but you can always give you guys horses if you need to, which is nice. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so our ship's got dudes. You can get out. You... I'm not sure. I want you to help with the wagon train thing for now. If I put you in here too... Yeah, they become stagnant. Alright, if I put you in there, and I put you over here, then we start growing again. Okay, that sounds good to me. We can do that for a while. I need that wagon train. If we get that wagon train, then we can worry about putting people in other places soon enough. So, what have we got that we can sell? Ore. It's not the worst thing in the world, it's just not very profitable. But I prefer to be selling some raw goods to them before we create finished goods. Because finished goods, while fantastic, if you don't have the money to back up the production of those facilities to build them, there's no point. So the price of tools in England has fallen. Not really useful to us right now because we're not using them. And sell that. I believe that the king just got alarmed at revolutionary sentiment. Yeah, he just got alarmed at the rebel sentiment in New England. He's added 4 units to the English Royal Expeditionary Force. What did he add? Oh, 2 dragoons and 2 artillery. It's not the worst thing in the world. That is valuable treasure. We will be keeping that. Okay. You have ships waiting for orders. So I do, I forgot. Is there anybody that we kind of need at the moment? An expert lumberjack could be useful. Expert farmer could be useful. Fisherman, definitely useful. But... no, we need him. We can always sell the treasures if we need money later. We'd just be selling them at a bit of a loss, which is not ideal, but I can live with it. The price of coats has fallen to 10. We discovered treasure. Alright, sail over there. That frees up a free colonist as well, so they can either create more goods, or they can do other stuff. Welcome to Chucuyapo? We're learned in the ways of expert fishermen. Of course you are. You would be on the other side of the... God damn it, Inca. God damn it. And I believe he leveled up too. We'll find out in a minute. It'll zoom us back to him in a sec if he did. Yes, he did. So we'll give him Explorer 1 and Explorer 2 for expert exploring. And continue. So he's got +1 movement range and +1 visibility range, which is lovely. And you, sir, can go do that. We don't need much wood at the moment. So you can hang out there. If you get furs, how many does he use? He uses all of them. That is a problem. We need an expert trapper in that case. Okay, so our cunning plan about creating stuff will have to wait a moment. But he can, for now, create tools. Tools are worth it. So he uses 3 iron ore to create 3 tools. That's not a bad trade-off. We can oh, right, I see. Well, that is a bit of a bad trade-off, so you can continue doing that. While free colonist buddy here goes to Fort William. And you don't have anything to trade. Well, you do. We'll trade ore still, seeing as we've got it. We could sell the guns, but I sort of want to hold on to them just in case we annoy one of the Indian tribes a bit. So you can just take some iron ore home. Sell that. Okay. And again, we can build anything we want. So let's see. What do we want out of all these things? Fur trading post? No, because we don't have enough furs, so that's a bad choice. Printing press? Sort of. Schoolhouse? Yes, but not yet. Don't need a wagon train. Church actually wouldn't be such a bad choice because it would increase immigration. So yeah, let's do a church. And you, sir, you can go collect me some stuff. Who's up next? An indentured servant, a master weaver, or a master gunsmith. All of these guys are useful If we get him, we're probably just going to turn him into a pioneer. Okay. And turn. We didn't get him, we got the master gunsmith, who can still act as a pioneer, seeing as we're not creating guns yet. So we'll sell all of that. And we'll pick you up, send you home. I believe we discovered treasure. Yes, we did. Your way of life is threatening to ours. Oh dear. Wanaka Puck, come on, man. We're just chilling. Yeah, they're not going to be overly pleased about our way of life threatening them, but that's okay. They'll get over it. You can't do that. You just can't. You will need to collect food. Yeah, this is not going to be a big settlement, but that's okay. We can work with that. We just really want the silver, all in all. It's not the best place in the world, but we can usually ship most of our stuff back to Jamestown to do things anyway. And we can probably build that up as a farm. And if we slap an expert farmer onto it, that should be fairly good. So you have returned. Over you go. You can collect good stuff. Yep. Actually, yeah, take the sugar as well, because we'll send the sugar back so that we don't deflate the price of iron ore. Despite the fact that we wouldn't really need to worry about that too much anyway, because iron ore is not all that expensive. It'd still be nice. So you can get off the boat. You can go in there. All good. Master gunsmith, work in there for a second, and then out you pop as a pioneer. Okay, so we have no tools sitting in here right now, but that's alright, we can work with that. So what I want you to do, sir, is I want you to build a road to there, to Fort William. Okay, 7 turns to build a road, that's not bad. You can sail back. You may kiss my ring for the bargain price of 290 gold. I could, but I won't. So sorry to disappoint you. What I will do, on the other hand, is because I've got that much gold, I will buy an expert silver miner so we can get more silver. This pleases me. You can hang out over there, because we don't really need you to do anything at the moment. Yeah. He's not fantastically happy with us. We are learned in the ways of expert sugar planter. You're all the way over there again, aren't you? Yeah, you are. That'd be right. Good 25 turns away. It's not the worst distance in the world, but it's not fantastic, so that could be a bit tricky. That's okay, though. So we'll sell all of that. Muchos gold. I like this. And who do we have that we kind of want? The indentured servant could be useful. He could be useful as a replacement lumberjack, so we can send out another one of the free colonists to do something. So, for 165 gold, he's not bad. Yeah, alright, we'll take him. Let's go! Alright, you can just sleep there for now. Yeah, there's not much silver. You're building a road, which is fantastic. You have returned, which is brilliant. And who could we probably move out of here? Yeah, we could probably move this free colonist off to do something else. Maybe form that third settlement? I don't know. Maybe. Price of horses has fallen. Actually, he might just go into creating tools. That is useful. Okay. You off the boat, you over here being a lumberjack, you being over here being a toolmaker. Excellent. Okay, so that slows down our growth a little bit, but that's not too bad, all things considered. You can pick up some silver and some sugar. And head on back. It'll take 3 turns to get there. That's alright, it's not the worst thing in the world. And you can head over there. I'm surprised that he actually is faster than the wagon train, because you'd think that the wagon train would be able to move quicker, being a wagon and all. Apparently not. The discovery has given you a unit experience. I take it then that our seasoned scout has gained some knowledge. Juan Ponce de Leon has offered to join us, plus 2 times as likely to get treasure. No, you're not worth it. Founding Fathers, actually, seeing as we've already got one. Let's go into that. The other one that I'm aiming for is this fella. So we need some more trade points, because he gives us minus 25% cost of recruiting units in Europe. That is massive. We also want to get Jan DeWitt when we can, and maybe Lord Baltimore, but Lord Baltimore's kind of not really required. But to get trade points, you have to have something to trade, so do that. Yeah, there is literally no way we can create food. So we will starve if he stays in there. So he gets to be a colonist. So they're still stagnant. We need an expert farmer. Where were the guys who taught that? Over here. 10 turns to get there? Yeah, I'll pay that. You, sir, you can be a veteran. Continue exploring. Find me more stuff. We are learned in the ways of expert farmer. Is that closer? No. No, it's actually further. Okay, not worth it then. What are you after? You're after horses. Actually, how do you feel about us, Mr. Arawak? Your way of life is threatening to ours. Yeah. Sorry about that. Trade those. You can sell them things that they want, but I do not want to sell them guns. I might sell them horses, but only an idiot arms the native sitting right next to him with guns. Horses we can deal with. You need to head back over there. At least it's a faster trip. And you need to head back to Europe. Again? Sweet. Veteran 2, I guess. Continue exploring. And you, sir, you can take on this silver and this sugar. We don't want to sell the same thing to Europe too many times, mainly because if we do that, we drive down the price, and that is a bad thing. How long? 4 turns till the road is done? Okay, that's not too bad. We can rush by somebody, if we wanted to. An expert farmer could be worth rushing. Let's have a look. If we built a settlement around here, we could put another farm there. So we'd have use for another expert farmer. This guy is also going to go to building tile improvements soon enough. So I think what we are going to do, we are going to get that expert farmer. And depending on how well everything else we have sells, we might get somebody else. No. Nope, nothing else good there. Not really. Everything else there is kind of shit. I'm hoping we don't get the petty criminal, because the petty criminal is kind of useless. Welcome. We are learned in the ways of expert cotton planter. Really? Where are you? No, I want to know where he is. Down here. Oh. That could be useful, but again, it's a bit far away. We can probably deal without it. So you can drop off these, like so. Do we need the lumber over there? Not really. Yeah, not really. Lumber's kind of a non-issue over this way, seeing as they're pretty much just producing money. Okay. There we go. And you have returned. Fantastic. Get over there. Get over there. You can pick up this stuff. I know we don't want to oversell these things, but we kind of need the money at the moment. After assuming, of course, that we get Peter Minuit, I will then probably not be so focused on trading. But for now, we kind of need him. So we're learned in the ways of expert sugar planter, we're in need of coats. Sounds okay to me. Let's have a look. We're almost there. We need another 109 points, I think. I'm not quite sure how the trade points thing works. Like, I know you get it for having trade, but I don't know exactly how that works. So next we want a dry dock, because that'll increase again how much food we can create. And you, Mr. Treasurer, can head back over there. 20 turns? That's not bad. Offload the farmer. Okay, the dry dock requires tools, but in 28 turns we should have that other 51 tools that we need, so should be okay. Load on that sugar. Load on this silver. So silver is very good because silver goes for, I believe, 19 gold. Yeah, 19 gold per unit at the moment. If you oversell it, obviously that goes down because, you know, you're saturating the market. That's what happens. You can start building a road down to... Well, no, I don't want you to build the road yet. Actually, go check out that spot. So I want to see if that spot's worth it first, more than anything. And you can nap. And then we can continue. Gonzalo Jimenez de Quesada has offered to join your cause. Reveals all tiles with burial grounds and ancient ruins. No. Not worth it. We'll just go with veteran for now. As he continues exploring, he'll probably pick up more upgrades, so we won't worry too much about it for now. You will produce food. Okay, there we go, good. We could leave this colonist here, if we wanted to, but I don't want to at the moment. I'm going to put him outside as a regular colonist. If it turns out that this area here is a bit of a bust, we won't bother with it, and he can go back. But if it turns out to be somewhere kind of good, then we will use it, so... And turn again. Hello. We learned in the ways of expert farmer. But you're too far away, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, that fish could work. It's not as plentiful in tobacco as this area, but that fish could work. We'll wait a turn though, because I want to see how much they want for the land. It might be a bit. And you can just sit there for a minute while we find out how much they want for the land. So, if I were to do that... Oh, they don't want anything. I was right. It was close enough that it wasn't a problem. So we won't call this Plymouth, we'll call it... Georgetown. Because I just don't like the name Plymouth. Georgetown. We'll call it... Yeah, we'll build a warehouse here as well. You are producing lumber. Actually, that's fine. If you produce lumber, yeah, this is a brilliant spot for a tobacco. Yeah. There's a brilliant spot for cigar production. It even comes with a little bit of sugar, but we probably won't be using it for sugar. We might use it to gather furs. This is probably going to be a raw resource production, nice, good English, production area. So head out like that. We even found a treasure. How much is it worth? 573 gold. That's not bad, but we'll probably sell it. Okay. You have ships waiting for you in Europe. Peter Minuit. Hello, Peter. You've entered Villacamba. What would you like to do? Live among the natives. Yep, I will spend some time there. So, as you can see, everything is now cheaper. And this pleases me greatly because it means we can get other stuff. I think I'm going to hold out to get an Elder Statesman, though. Choices. Alright, well you can head back. And I think we'll call it an end to the video here, just for now. And in the next one, we'll continue building our fledgling colonies and see how much we can annoy the king. So thank you for watching, and this is Greyhunt, signing out.